Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Roman and I am with Educating with Love. We are here to go over our lesson 8 in Go Math, chapter 8, and you're going to be learning about inequalities. But before we do that, you need to go ahead and take some notes. So get out your notebook and we're going to draw some symbols and write down what they mean, okay? So let's get some of this vocabulary down. So necessary. So you've seen some of these symbols. Get out your left hand. Get out your left hand and make an L. This L stands for less. Squeeze that L, and when you squeeze that L, you're making the less than sign. So let's go ahead and write that down. We're gonna make that squeezed L. That means something is less than. Know that then, T-H-A-N, is when you're comparing one thing to another. He is taller than me, then we're gonna put that A, not then, T-H-E-N, okay? T-H-E-N is for sequence. So let's move on. What happens when I have this less than sign and somebody comes and puts a straight line underneath? That means less than or equal to. So let's write that down. It means that something is less than something else when you're comparing them, or maybe they're equal to each other. All right, the next symbol is the opposite. So when it's going in the opposite direction of the less than and it's really greater than, it's gonna go opening towards your left side, okay? So I always think of the letter G, like, you know when you write capital G, you know this little piece right here on the capital G? That kind of looks like the greater than sign. That's how I remember it. Hopefully that helps you. Greater than, it means greater than. So one number is greater than another one, and we are comparing them, T-H-A-N. If you have the greater than sign with a line underneath, that means it is greater than or equal to. So let's write that down, greater than or equal to that number. And the next important symbol that you have to know, which we already have here, is just the equal sign. You're going to be seeing the equal sign. That means that one thing is completely the same as the other. Okay, it's not more, it's not less, they are equal. And last but not least, if I have the equal sign with the line drawn right through it, that means not equal. They are not equal to each other. So that means like not equal to one another, okay? Not equal. Please go ahead and take all these notes down. Write them down before we continue. Learn them. All right, boys and girls, so we are going to continue with solutions of inequalities, and now we're going to write down these problems. So let's start with number 1. Number 1, let's read it first and think about what it's even trying to tell me. M is greater than -1, but I don't know what M is. Some number is supposedly greater than -1. Now, you have to write down a number line to really help you with these problems, because otherwise you can get lost trying to do it in your mind. I highly recommend you doing a number line. So Mrs. Roman started off with a number line, just a simple one. You can try to go up to 10 on each side, so +10, -10. I don't have room for that, but this is enough to get these problems done. Put 0 in the middle and do 1 through 10 on your right, and then do 1 through 10, -10 on your left. Remember, if you're on the positive side of the number line, that means as you go more and more towards your right, that means you're gonna get warmer and you're gonna have a lot of money in your pocket. You're gonna be rich and you're gonna be under that sun and you're gonna be happy, okay? So that is all positive, all good things. Now, what happens when you start going towards 0? You start going towards 0, less money, and when you pass that 0, ooh, I owe $1, ooh, I owe $2, ooh, I owe $3, I owe $4, all the way till you owe $5 or $10, and you're just in debt, okay? And you're sad, and it's cold, ooh, it's getting colder and colder. So when you put those little faces, put that upset face, the clouds, and on the right, put a happy face with the sun and a dollar sign, okay? So let's go back to number 1. If m is greater than -1, that means if this is -1 and m, any number is supposed to be greater, that means that the answer has to be any number on the right side of -1. It could be any of these numbers. But let's see, do you remember chismoso, the gossiper? Let's see what the chismoso tells us m is and see if the gossiper, the chismoso, is telling us the truth, yes or no. M is saying, I'm going to give you more information with the semicolon. M is equal to 1. Can m be +1? Is that greater than -1? Yes, it is. Here's +1. And yes, it's greater than this -1. I'm getting happier. It's greater. So the answer is yes. Solution. This was a solution to my problem. M is +1. It could be a solution. Number 2, P is less than or, hear that word, or equal to 0. So some number is less than or equal to 0. That means that the answer can be 0 or less than 0. So it can be any negative number or it can be 0. Let's see what the chismoso tells us. Let's see if he's intelligent or not. I'm getting more information with the semicolon. P is equal to +4. Can that be true based on what happened here? Can it be on the right side, +4? No, because it says that P is less than 0. So it had to be towards my left side. So the answer is no, el chismoso no es inteligente. No. Or we can just write, not a solution. The gossiper didn't give us a correct solution. Okay, next one, last one. Number 3, y is less than or equal to -3. All right, so -3 is right here. Let's start here and let's talk about what this means. Y is less than. Less than would be, I'm cold, I'm poor, I'm upset. It's not happy here, okay? Less than means more negative. Y is less than or equal to -3. So it could be a negative, the answer can be a -3 or any number that is less than. It says here that y is equal to -1. Is -1 less than -3? No, it's greater because it's going towards the happy days and the sun. So this is not a solution. Not a solution. What if I would have said y was -5? Is -5 less than or equal to -3? Yes. What if I would have said y is -3? That is equal to. So that works as well. All right, boys and girls, I hope this video helps. Good luck to you.